thank you for staying with us. I'm Lydia Colbita.
And I'm Trishna Began. New York State is cracking down on illegal pot stores. The governor signing some new legislation that gives the Office of Cannabis Management more enforcement capabilities.
Our Capitol correspondent Jamie DeLine tells us how.
There are currently less than 10 legal pot stores in New York State, with possibly hundreds of shops operating illegally. Dan Haney, Director of Enforcement for the Office of Cannabis Management, says as of this week, they have more authority to crack down on these illegal stores and are working with law enforcement.
We're now authorized to conduct regulatory inspections again into any location that is selling cannabis or cannabis products. Doesn't matter if they're licensed through OCM or not. If they're selling these products, we are allowed now to go in, conduct an inspection, and seize any illicit product that they have within that location.
OCM can also go to the courts to seek injunctions, restraining orders, and stop work orders.
And significantly, at the top of the list is an actual order to physically padlock and chain the door shut of a location if they choose not to heed our advice to stop the unlawful conduct.
He says under this new law, an owner or proprietor of an unlicensed location can be held accountable for their actions. Fines can also be given, which can vary based on the amount of product seized.
Some of the more significant penalties are if we identify a location that is operating as an unlicensed dispensary, we can issue a civil penalty through OCM of up to $10,000 a day just for operating as an unlicensed dispensary.
However, if they continue operating, they could be fined up to $20,000 a day. New Yorkers who want to buy cannabis are encouraged to buy from licensed stores.
These shops that are illegally operating as dispensaries, they're selling product that is from out of state. A lot of the product, we don't know where it originates from. It's not tested. It's not, from our standpoint, it's not safe for public consumption. So shutting those shops down, I think, will just aid in creating a safe industry in New York.
Reporting in Albany, I'm Jamie DeLine.
New tonight in Ulster County.